Before we continue, would you mind subscribing to this channel? We've been doing lots of work, engaging with lots of brands and bringing you the best of everything that's available in the market. We cannot otherwise without your support. We need your support to continue to engage with brands and bring the latest and greatest in tech. Additionally, why we ask for your support is because we specifically ask for discounts for our viewers, and they will all be exclusive discounts through MyNextBest. So all we ask is to continue to support the channel. This family needs to grow bigger, so we are stronger, better together. So we work with the brands to bring bigger and better discounts for you guys. Thank you so much if you've subscribed. Let's continue. What's up guys, you're watching MyNextBest, and in this video we've got this absolutely amazing Nintendo Switch. This is the OLED model, the black and white one, and it's arrived from China. So you've got some massive bargains on this specific item. It's normally sold for half, about £249. This came in at £183. So in this video, we're going to be opening this box and we're going to be looking at what we have inside. But before that, let's quickly have a look around the box. Most of the things are actually mentioned in Chinese. You might probably already know, most of the Nintendo Switches are actually manufactured in China. It didn't actually get shipped from China. It was actually sold in the UK itself, but it's a Chinese model. So we'd have to check as we log in and look around. We might have to fiddle around with the language settings and stuff, something that we are already considering. So let's have a quick look around the box. Everything's mentioned in Chinese, so it's quite hard to understand. Hong Kong model, Nintendo Switch over here, OLED model. Normally Nintendo Switches come with 64 gigabytes of storage, internal storage. And normally it's a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor inside. Nintendo branding over here, Nintendo Switch here, the black and white model. The picture looks pretty good. OLED mentioned over here, and it also says Hong Kong. This is specifically Hong Kong official product, and really nothing much is understandable to me. Tabletop mode, TV mode, handheld mode. So 3 modes, of course. If you are into gaming, this must be of interest to you guys. So quickly opening the box. Really nothing else mentioned around, so let's open the box. And as you open, you get some interesting facts about the connection. The UK plug, of course, it should have the UK plug because that was mentioned. So hopefully it will have one. And it connects directly to the Switch. It connects sort of at the bottom. So you do get continued access to the Joy-Cons even when it's being charged, which is a good thing. Joy-Cons can be opened and put back on. You can connect it to the TV and then use the Joy-Con separately. It's got lots of accessories that are sold separately. Like if you're playing tennis or any specific sport, swords, or hockey or bowling, there's all those different straps and different accessories that are sold separately. And they're quite cheap as well. Check on AliExpress. We'll have the link to all those accessories and this product as well in the description. You can use that link to buy this specific item and all the accessories that we have listed against this specific item. Okay, so what else? You've got this QR code to just get quickly set up. And just opening the box, you get a brand new Nintendo Switch. You get the 2 Joy-Cons. And it's packed actually in one set. So the first one's the Switch itself and the 2 Joy-Cons. Let's first look around inside. So everything's mentioned in Chinese. Everything's going to go on top of my head. Mario is one of the standard games that you should definitely have in the world of Nintendo Switch gaming. There's the Nintendo Store, e-store, can't remember what it was, game store. So you can obviously access all the different games. You can purchase some. There are quite a few that are already free as well. I know for sure there's a tennis, I can't remember what it is, but tennis one is quite super cheap. It's normally priced at 49 quid. And it's now sold about 4 quid. So if you have a Nintendo Switch, do have a look at the rock bottom prices that are there at the moment in the Nintendo store. Alright, so what else do we have? We have some more information. I really can't comprehend all of this information. It's probably the warranty guide or something. Anyway, so you have some accessories inside of the box. There's the UK charger. Brilliant. Good to see the UK charger. It's Type-C, so it shouldn't be any kind of a problem as such. Type-C, so everyone has Type-Cs these days. Brilliant that they have a charger specifically for this. And in terms of the rating, what you get is 15 volts, 39 watts. So it's about 39 watts output that you get out of this charger. So it can possibly charge your laptops if you can try. They probably take 45 watts at the least. but you can probably try, might just do a little trick with charge, but 39 watts is a fairly big number, so it should sort of support fast charging. Okay, so what else do you get? You get the standard HDMI cable. I'm not going to open this, or maybe just open this quickly to show you what it looks like. Fairly standard. You've got loads of these, so really not needed. But other than that, you've got this one Joy-Con connector that connects straight on, and you get a good grip on to both these when you're using the game, like in a handheld mode when you're connected onto the TV. So nice and neat, good finish. Looks pretty good. Nintendo branding at the back. You've got these connectors, these little pins, the pogo pins on the side. And you've got these LED lights which should turn up, obviously, once you have the Joy-Cons connected. And the Nintendo Switch branding in the front with the image, of course. There are no charging ports, etc. It's pretty standard, straightforward, all plastic build. Really nothing fancy there. And there are all these connections, yeah, these lanyard, all these different connections. There's also additional connectors for the Joy-Cons. There's two of these, brand new, look pretty good. Yep, all good. And you also have this US connector. So probably was built for the UK, and they've shipped this one in case this was to be sold in the US. So yeah, not needed, but a good addition to have. Okay, and this is the TV connector. So this connects via the HDMI to the TV. Let's quickly have a look. Okay, so this is the HDMI connector. Your Nintendo Switch slaps on here. You've got these little pins at the bottom, if you might see that. Should be visible. Hopefully visible here at this angle. Yeah, hopefully it should be visible. There are very little tiny pins there that basically protrude outwards, and I'll show you how that sort of connects to the Nintendo Switch. The back, you've got the serial number information, you've got all the different certifications, UKCA CE representation, FC certification, NOM certification, quite a few of these, EAC certification, you've got IC certification, recycling information. So very highly compliant in terms of the regulations and stuff. Looks pretty good. Nintendo Switch branding over here. And you've got the two USB 3.0 ports, I believe. These are the ones which can be connected as well. For external SD card access, I suppose this is for that. And yeah, and you can obviously open this part to be able to connect to the HDMI stuff. And you've got the dedicated LAN port. This is specifically on the OLED models, where you have the LAN port, which can be connected via, basically you've got this outlet to the cable. And once you've got the cables connected, you just put this back on and it should look nice and neat. All right, so how does it connect back on? Yep, all done. So all the cables will come out from here and it'll be connected wherever they are supposed to be connected. The LAN cable goes to the LAN, to your router, and the other one goes to of course your TV. So I got these. There's the AC adapter. So the AC adapter cable goes in here to power the device. You've got also some vents over here just to sort of support some cooling, etc. HDMI out and the LAN. So that's what you get on the TV connector. Right, so this is the TV connector. I'm going to keep it on to the side. What else do you have? Nothing else in the box. I'm going to get rid of the box and get rid of all these accessories that we looked at already. And we're going to be looking at this box, which is absolutely everything that you need to get started. But before that, you've got additional information, again, very much in Chinese. It's got, someone's written with their pens, 2024 18-8-9775 OLED model. And right, nothing much over here. And then online, Nintendo Switch Online, and there's this serial number and stuff. I think this is specifically the serial number of this device. Nothing much other than that. There is more documentation, Nintendo Switch, all Chinese, which is very hard to read. It does probably sort of explain about all the different games, how to get started and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get rid of this as well. And these are the Joy-Cons. I don't know how to get access to these. Probably just open up. Yeah. These are the two Joy-Cons. Joy-Con 1, which is nice. Very nice smooth finish on the top. I really like my hands on really feel really good. All these 4 buttons and the joystick over here looks pretty good, nice and neat. And you get these should be okay. So these are very much invisible. These pogo pins. You've got the SR, SL. There are some connectors that like the accessories that would basically fit into an handheld gamepad, which in itself sort of works the way it should be. It does have all the vibrations and things inside, Nintendo branding over here, and all these different certifications. And there's also serial number information. I suppose it's just not visible just yet on this specific video. But yeah, this is the one. This is I think this is the left one. This is the one on the right. So they sort of toggle upside down. These joysticks here look pretty cool. And yeah, and if I can just quickly show you how this will look with the 2 connected in this box, should probably show you easy. Should be simple to get these on. Okay, so this goes in like so. This goes in like so, and the other one goes in pretty much the same way. Just get the brackets aligned properly, and you're all ready to go. This is your setup, plus minus buttons, and everything else is here. Looks pretty simple, straightforward. And if you wanted to get this out, there are these buttons at the back. So press this, and you should get these out. 1, and press this again, and this comes out as well. So nice and simple, easy peasy, and the Joy-Cons are out. And yeah, so this is your accessory. These are your Joy-Con. I'm going to get rid of this box. These Joy-Cons are going to stay on this side, and we're going to be looking at the OLED panel. So pretty much what you get out of the box, Nintendo Switch at the back, branded. It also has this flip cover. So if you wanted to use this, let's say on your table and stuff, it just goes pretty much flat on like that, which is looking pretty cool as well. It does go further back as well to this level, so it's quite deep in terms of its angle. So it's probably about 160 degrees or something. Yeah, that's good. And then all around you've got these different terminals that sort of connect to the Joy-Cons. So they basically snap on the way we just did the accessory connection, and on the side as well. They've got pretty much similar setup. And you've got the power button here, plus minus volume buttons here. You've got some vents and in here, just one vent over here. You've got the 3.5mm headphone jack. You've got the game card, which can be accessed to connect to basically install the different games. You need to put something in here and then pull it out. Okay, I'm going to use this little SIM card, which is of no use at the moment. So I'm going to go and just going to go like so. Just go inside and give it a little push. There you are. You have access to the SD card slot. So put in your SD card, whatever game you've purchased, and it should all be ready to load the game. The Type-C port at the bottom, and obviously the different connections that basically just let you snap on to the TV unit. And the way it does connect to the TV unit is pretty simple. This is the back side, of course. This is the front. So just put it in there, and that's it. Nice and simple. It goes in. There's a bit of a magnet at the bottom, so that sort of snaps in nice and simple, easy. Goes in easily and comes on, of course, once you've pulled it out. So simple setup. And how do you turn it on? Just simple, press this button, power button on the top, and that should turn on. Nintendo branding over here obviously logs in with the startup screen. Nintendo Switch OLED panel looks pretty good. And it says connect the 2 Joy-Cons, and that's exactly what we're going to do now. Joy-Con first goes on here, and the other one goes over here. The screen's bigger than the normal Nintendo Switch. This one's bigger than that, and look at the screen, it looks pretty good. This is so beautiful. Oh, it does ask me to select the language, so I'm going to do English, Region, America, Europe of course, and important information. Next, searching for networks. Yep, so it's also touchscreen, so you can obviously click on it. It does connect as well. So say London, Lisbon. Yeah, London, Lisbon it is then. Yeah, London, Lisbon is fine. That's good. Connect to TV later. Detached Joy-Con controllers. So it does obviously explain to you what you need to do to detach those controllers. So yeah, do you need to do that just yet? Do not press any additional buttons when detaching the Joy-Con. So okay, so it wants us to detach. So exactly what we're going to do now. So release this button, press this button. Okay, so I'm going to hold it like this and release. That's snapped out. And then the other one, hold the screen, press this button at the back, this little thing over here. Just press this one and pull this snap out. So yeah, that's obviously explained to you. It's now out. Use the left stick to select next and then press A. I'm going to just use the stand, the flip stand, and I'm going to keep it onto this there. So it says use the left stick to select next. Oh right, okay. I'm just sort of using this one for now to just toggle, and then A is essentially for selection. This one here, A. Okay, so doing that just now. Detaching Joy-Con controllers. Use the console with Joy-Con controllers attached or detached. Choose the control style you prefer and then continue. Okay. Use the console with the Joy-Con controllers. Okay. A user will be added to the console. Important data. Next. Create new user. You just create something. Let's randomly select something. This one here. Nickname. Whatever nickname you want to use. And then once you've done that, just press OK. Okay, and then you get this add option to add another user. And then you get this specific option. You get this specific screen where it says about Nintendo Online and stuff. It sort of explains it's a paid membership service. Enhances your Switch experience, giving access to online play and stuff like that. So next, set parental controls. We could do that later on. Skip for now, setup complete, and it says now you can press the home button to open the home menu. So this is the home button on your right Joy-Con. So click on that and you get straight onto the home. So to play the game, you can insert a game card or download software from Nintendo eShop. Okay, so system update is required. I'm going to do the system update now. Update, console will restart. It does need system update now, and then you obviously need to add the user using sign-in information and things like that. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. There's really nothing major to consider with the installation. It's pretty standard set of steps that you have. You get the boot screen Nintendo Switch in terms of the updates and things. That sort of works that way. And you get then this Nintendo eShop. So click on the home screen, start button here, number this A thingy. Click on the A. I do get vibration in these Joy-Cons. So press this home button 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. That's where you are now, home button, home. And then it says, okay, so this is actually using the right Joy-Con at the moment. And on the left one's not being used at this stage. Let's quickly go on to the system settings. So looking at the system settings to get flight mode, screen brightness, Bluetooth, audio, screen lock, parental controls, internet, data management, user, my, I don't know, EBO, themes. So you can obviously go with the black or the basic black or white theme. And then you've got the notifications, sleep mode, controllers and sensors, TV output, and system. So if you've got system, you can obviously toggle between different languages, regions, date and time, console battery. So console battery, the console battery will be displayed on the home menu as a percentage. That's something you need. Sound Stereo is fine. It's got dual audio as well. Mute when headphones are disconnected. Nah, that's fine. Low maximum headphone volume, that's fine. USB keyboard, English, console screen vividness, change display colors, zoom, serial numbers, important information, additional information. What's the additional information? Okay, so that's just the certification and stuff. Press B, go back. Automatic update on, news channel settings, error information, formatting options, and that's pretty much everything that you have in terms of the setup. TV resolution, adjust screen size, you could adjust that when you're connected to the TV. Screen burn-in reduction, match TV power state, TV sound, okay. Controllers and sensors, grip order, change button mapping, controller vibration, Pro controller wired communication, update controller, let's see if there's any update available. All controls up to date, that's good. And touchscreen sensitivity, test input disconnect controllers, that's all that you get. If you look at the basic black, I'm gonna have to look at this basic black, looks pretty good. Nice and dark. And here you got Amiibo, register owner and name keeper, delete game data, reset me. There's quite a lot of stuff in here. There's user settings as well and things like that. Data management. Okay, so this is important. Data management, you've got the space available. System memory, 54.9 gigabyte space that's available. You can store your games, quick archive, software, delete data and stuff. So you've got internal storage of 54 available to use. Internet settings, all good. 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network is what it's using. Parental controls, you can obviously set up parental controls. If you already downloaded the app, so there's a Nintendo Switch parental controls app that you need to download to get all the settings in place against that specific account that's going to be using this Nintendo Switch. Pretty simple. Go back onto the other settings, screen lock. So, okay, after exiting sleep mode, it's the same button 3 times to be able to use the console. Okay, Bluetooth audio, you can add a device for Bluetooth and stuff. So I'm going to do that later on. Brightness can be adjusted as well. So if you wanted to go really low on brightness, if you're like playing in the dark, which is not recommended, but you can go really bright on the brightness as well. So I'm going to just stay on like a just right setting. Flight mode. Flight mode, just going to turn off your Wi-Fi. Really nothing else. Support is like at the top, which is good. Yeah, health and safety, error history and stuff like that. So yeah, that's everything that you get. It's nice and responsive as well, this Nintendo Switch. Clicking back on the home button takes you back onto your home. And then there's Nintendo eShop, album, controllers. So you can do some settings with the controllers as well. Change grip order, search for controllers, pairing new controllers, and close. Just 4 settings over there. You could change the left or right depending on what you need to do. But let's go back. Oops, let's go back. Can you not? I don't want to do that. Is it like... Oh, it does also tell you the battery. So the right one's got low battery. The other one, the left one's got slightly higher battery. Something useful to know. I'm just sort of toggling between the two. A when you're ready. A when you're ready. All set. Change grip order and stuff. So I'm going to just go back onto that setting. Sleep mode. Click on sleep mode, go to your console will now enter sleep mode. Press home button to wake it. Sleep mode goes back into the dark kind of state. So I'm just going to check if home button does it. Yeah, it's back on. Home 3 times and you're back in. Cool. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that you have in terms of the Nintendo Switch. This is the black and white model and everything that you need to know about this item. If you've got any questions or queries at all, please do reach out to us. Like this video, share this video and subscribe to MyNextBest. And as always guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Take care. Cheers. Bye.